Assalamu alaikum guys. So today we're talking about just tips, CB inserts, basically the front of the arrow. So we're going to show how to glue in a CB insert to accept tips and stuff. So for that we've got our power flats here, and we'll get started on them. All right. So I've got my arrow here. This is just a Eastern power flight. So when they come from the shops, guys, they come without anything glued into the tips. Okay, they come bare. Normally when you buy them though, they do come with inserts. So if you ask them, or if you buy them unassembled, they'll come with basically these, which is what these are is inside is just, it's got threads, and you glue this into the tip, and you'll go and buy, any one of these tips. I've got so many, guys, but basically these are the tips that you'd use for your arrows. For the standard carbon fiber, these ones are 7.8 mil thick. So for these standard carbon fiber shafts, you want to make sure that the tips are 5/16. Okay, that's how they'll measure them. Or when you're buying tips, you'll see that they're 5/16, or they're there are other sizes as well. I can't think of them now, but just when you're buying online, guys, you don't know what fits what. So just make sure it's 5/16 so that you get the right size. So when you're buying them, guys, I try and avoid the ones that don't have any sort of basically one of these. It's just a silicone or it's a little rubber band, I guess you could call it, or a washer. And it just wraps around inside there, and the purpose of it is so that when you screw it in, it doesn't rattle around and stuff like that. So try and buy ones that you see have a little rubber band around it like that. Or if you get the Archery Ascension Club tips, they actually come with two. So these are really nice, guys, made from high quality stainless steel. I've left tips outside, and a lot of them can go like rusty and stuff like that. I've left this out, or I've left one of these out, and it does not rust, guys. That's how you know it's proper stainless steel. So these are 125 grain, and it's engraved, laser engraved with the Archery Ascension logo on it. So this is really nice. Okay, guys, enough talking about tips. Let's get to gluing one of these in. So the glue that I use, guys, is I use a 2-part epoxy. I basically went and bought the strongest 2-part epoxy I could find. So this is Araldite Super Strength from Bunnings, and basically I wouldn't be doing one at a time, guys. I'd be doing multiple at a time so I can mix up a whole bunch of epoxy. But for this video we will just do one. Okay, so I'm just gonna squeeze out just the tiniest amount of epoxy. Okay, even that is gonna be way too much, but that's all right. Okay. So you can use other glues, guys. There's many other glues. What you want to look for in glues that you use for the CB inserts is you want to make sure that it's something that's shockproof and really, really strong, because these tips, as you can imagine, every time it hits the target, there's a lot of shock in there. And if you get a glue that is just goes hard and doesn't have any elasticity to it, guys, it's just going to crack over time. And then when you get it stuck in a piece of wood or even just a target and you pull it out, you're going to find that your tip's no longer there and the CB insert's gone with it. So this is somewhat overkill, but when I'm making arrows for the club or for other people, I want to make sure that I have no complaints, and I have never seen a tip come out when I've used this, guys. So you can get that if you want to get, go overkill, but there are other super glues out there which have let me down in the past, but there are other ones which you can get which are shock proof. Anyways, guys, so what we do is I just got a skewer here. I've mixed up the epoxy, you can see that. So you literally just need a little bit, guys, smallest amount. Okay, and all we do is we're just going to put it on the very front, okay, like that. And that's all I'm gonna put on there. And what I do is I just put it in here, and I'm just turning and pushing in and pushing out, okay, just so that I know that it's coated the entire thing and there isn't a single part of it that hasn't come in contact with that glue. Okay, and once I'm satisfied with that, I'll just push it all the way in, and I'll just get something to clean off the excess. And that's it, guys. This will be ready to shoot in about 24 hours. I wouldn't shoot it before then, because this is super strong, two-part epoxy. I'm pretty sure it says takes 24 hours to dry. So anyways, guys, it's really that simple to glue on CB inserts, and with tips, try and find the ones with the little rubber tips on them so that they don't rattle when they're in there and you don't have to tighten them up after every shot. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thank you very much.